Over the last decade, two players have dominated the NFL and set a new standard in their position. Who are these players? We're not talking about Brady and Manning here, but two of the greatest safeties the NFL has ever seen, Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed. There's been pretty big conversation on the internet and even on the streets in the past years about Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, and there is always this one big question: who was better? Some Troy Polamalu is so great. Is it their natural talent built? So to avoid Reed's extra year boosting his stats, they played for one of the best teams, which made them better. Both players had similar but different styles. Ed Reed was one of the best ball-hawking defensive backs ever, taking back more than 7 of his 64 interceptions for a touchdown. Polamalu, however, was more of a bruiser. He has more tackles and sacks than Reed, using his precision timing and breakneck speed. One thing for sure is that Ravens fans will unquestionably go with Ed Reed, while Steelers fans won't think twice about going with Troy Polamalu. So which one of them is better, Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu? And how did they become such a legendary figure in NFL history? Strap in, guys, because in this video, I'm going to talk about their careers and answer most of the questions that have been going through your mind. These two are arguably two of the best safeties who have ever played the game. Before we start, make sure you're not missing out on the latest and greatest in the world of gridiron battles. Hit that subscribe button below and turn on your notification button so you'll always be in the loop with our football deep dives, heated debates, and all things NFL. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single play. So hit that subscribe now. Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu aren't your average players. They're everywhere at once, making plays that leave you wondering if they're playing by the same rules as the rest. Ed Reed, a free safety, and Troy Polamalu, a strong safety, may have slightly different positions, but to opposing coaches and quarterbacks, those distinctions mean nothing. They're both chaos bringers, prowling the field in search of their prey. Their skills are incredible, from total tackles to interceptions. Reed led the league in picks in 2010, despite only playing 10 games. People don't get how crazy that is. And even sacks. Polamalu holds the record for most sacks by a safety in a single NFL game, snagging 3 in one go. These guys aren't just talented, they're hungry and relentless. Their success isn't just a product of natural talent and hard work. It's also a testament to defensive strategies that allow them to etch their names in the history books. Now, who is better? Steelers' Troy Polamalu and Ravens' Ed Reed have both been consistent, game-changing forces for their respective powerhouse defenses since the early 2000s. Since they arrived in the league, many safeties around the league have thrown their hats into the ring. But then when you're talking about perennial superstars at the position, you look no further than Polamalu and Reed. Both are former college All-Americans. Polamalu at Southern California and Reed at Miami, Florida. Troy Polamalu was born on April 19, 1981 in Garden Grove, California, United States. And Reed was born in St. Rose, St. Charles Parish, Louisiana on September 11, 1978. Both entered the NFL as first-round draft picks. Polamalu was the 16th overall pick of the 2003 draft, and Reed was the 24th overall pick in 2002. Let's get down to business. I'll take a look at the career stats of both from 2003 to now, and then discuss the intangibles and instincts on the field that put these two above the rest. Reed entered the league in 2002 and Polamalu in 2003, so to avoid Reed's extra year boosting his stats, I decided to count them for an equal number of seasons played. Now let's check their stats from 2003 until when they retired. Reed currently had 59 interceptions against Polamalu's 32, and Reed also has 1,590 return yards as opposed to Polamalu's 398. In forced fumble recoveries, Reed also has the lead with 13 compared to 7 for Polamalu. Remember that Reed played free safety and Polamalu played strong safety, and that is shown in the statistics. Reed has the edge in interceptions because he is in pass coverage more often, whereas Polamalu has the edge in sacks and tackles because he hovers around the line of scrimmage as a run stopper, and is also used in a variety of blitzes. Common sense would tell you that Reed is better in pass coverage, and Polamalu is more versatile because he can be used anywhere on the field. However, I would have to believe that if they switched positions, they would still both have equal success because they are just incredibly talented. I have seen Ed Reed make plays that I've never seen from Troy Polamalu, such as Superman flying over the line of scrimmage, using his incredible instincts to record a sack at the very second the ball was snapped. And he was also amazing in coverage, and that is illustrated by his high volume of interceptions. He is also a dangerous kick returner, and Troy was known for his incredible instincts, athleticism, and versatility on the football field. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on who I think is the best. Honestly, it's a close call for me, but who do you think I will go for? Take a moment and guess. For me, I have to give it to Ed Reed. I have Ed by a wide margin, and it's deservedly so. Ed Reed boasts an impressive number of interceptions and touchdown returns, demonstrating his knack for creating game-changing turnovers. On the other hand, Troy Polamalu's higher solo tackle count and passes defended showcases versatility and ability to disrupt opposing offenses in multiple ways. But Ed Reed's extraordinary playmaking ability and knack for scoring touchdowns off interceptions give him a slight edge in overall impact and effectiveness on the field. So I think Reed is the man, but I do believe Polamalu has better instincts and can do more on the field overall when talking about tackling, sacks, and run defense, which are all areas in which Polamalu holds an advantage over Reed. Due to playing different safety positions, it is nearly impossible to say who is better because they are not used in the same ways on their defenses. Either way, both players have left an indelible mark on the game. It was great to watch these guys hit the field and show why they are masters of their craft. Hall of Fame safety Ronnie Lott agrees with me. One of his quotes says, "I don't think Ed Reed has to take a backseat to anybody who ever played the position. Anybody." Ronnie had this to say when he ranked Ed Reed higher than Paul Krause. Also, legendary linebacker Ray Lewis said in 2011, when asked to compare Reed and Polamalu, they both play the game with great instincts. They both love the game. They are the two safeties who turn the game into an offensive possession when they have the ball in their hands. It's an honor to sit back and watch two of the best safeties to ever play the game. In response, when Polamalu was told about what Lewis said, he said he would appreciate the answer coming from perhaps the greatest linebacker to ever play the game. And if it was to be him, he could have easily answered that question by saying that Ed Reed is perhaps the greatest safety to ever play the game. In Troy's words, "That is what I believe. I have so much respect for him that I would say he's the greatest. I'm just honored someone would compare me with him." Regardless, both of these players are Hall of Fame caliber and are respected within their respective teams and the world of the NFL. However, one undeniable truth remains: we are sorely missing our exceptional safeties. From their game-changing plays to their bone-crushing hits and awe-inspiring interceptions, they've left an indelible mark. Their performances on crucial 3rd and 4th downs and the sight of them hoisting the Lombardi Trophy will be cherished memories for fans everywhere. And with that, we draw the curtain on today's video. This debate will continue to go on as long as the NFL is being played. Like I said, for me, it's Ed Reed. I don't know about you. Let's have the discussion in the comments section below. Who do you think is better and why? Thank you, Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, for the memories. Also, thank you for watching this video to the end. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Watch out for our next video. You won't want to miss this one, guys. Bye.